The 2025 Vuelta a España Stage 19 once again highlighted Jasper Philipsen's undeniable dominance as the premier sprinter of this year's race. The Belgian rider, representing Alpecin-Deceuninck, powered through a prolonged and well-timed sprint to secure his third stage victory, with one final opportunity to win in the grand finale in Madrid on Sunday. But here's where it gets controversial. While many expected a straightforward sprint finish, strategic team maneuvers and unexpected moves kept the outcome far from certain. On the day, Alpecin-Deceuninck allowed other teams to initially manage the pace during the sprint stage ending in Guijuelo. Then, smartly, they surged to the front in the last kilometer, positioning Philippe perfectly. He launched his sprint only within the last 200 meters, taking advantage of the slightly uphill road to showcase his powerful finishing kick. While the spotlight was on the sprinters, the general classification battle also had an intriguing twist. Jonas Vingegaard of Visma Bike crossed the finish line safely within the peloton, but shook up the GC standings by grabbing 4 crucial bonus seconds at the intermediate sprint, a surprise move that caught his closest rival, Joao Almeida from UAE Team Emirates XRG, off guard. Let's walk through how the stage unfolded. With the 161.9-kilometer route from Rueda to Guijuelo presenting mostly flat terrain and the next day's mountain marathon at Bola del Mundo looming, this 19th stage was widely anticipated as a transition day, favoring sprinters unless the infamous crosswinds stirred things up. The day began with early breakaways from Jakub Otruba, Caja Rural Seguros RGA, and Victor Guernalec, Arkea BB Hotels. The peloton seemed calm, almost resigned to the upcoming finish in Madrid, allowing the duo to build an opening gap. When their lead extended to 2 minutes, the chase was kicked off by Alpecin-Deceuninck, who were working for Philipsen alongside Lotto pushing for Elia Viviani. Yet the pace was comfortably moderate. Guernalec eventually dropped back with 140 kilometers to go, leaving Otruba alone in front. Otruba's solo adventure stretched further and further, reaching a 4-minute cushion at its peak as he charged through the exposed, flat plains of central Spain. The only thing that stirred the peloton into action was a hint of crosswind, a tricky weather feature that can split the group and change the race dynamic entirely. Yet, even that only slightly accelerated the chase. The real spark came at the intermediate sprint in Salamanca, 59 kilometers from the finish, where Otruba claimed maximum points along with 10 valuable bonus seconds. Behind him, the chase group geared up for a sprint battle for second place and intermediate points. Interestingly, it was Visma Bike who controlled the front for Vingegaard, who then launched a quick burst to surprisingly claim 4 bonus seconds, thrusting Almeida into a precarious position as he lost out with a poor line through a roundabout that disrupted UAE's sprint formation. Almeida's frustrated shake of the head captured his displeasure clearly. Crosswinds briefly whipped up outside Salamanca, causing the peloton to surge, but they soon regained composure. 2 opportunistic riders from Burgos BH, Mario Aparicio and Sergio Giovanni Chumel, broke away in a daring 2-up attack, but were reeled back once the main group accelerated again. Following UAE's misfortune in Salamanca, the race intensified as Visma set off an attacking move to unsettle Almeida again with roughly 35 kilometers left. Vingegaard's swift rise in an echelon caused a reaction, forcing riders like Jay Vine to work hard to close the gap. However, the wind never became strong enough to cause significant splits, and the undulating roads maintained a fast but orderly pace. Riders tightly packed near the shoulder of the road to shelter from wind blowing on their right side. In the closing kilometers approaching Guijuelo, a solo crash by Luis Mintes, Intermarché Wanty, with 25 kilometers to go, was a sharp reminder for everyone to stay alert as the group navigated towards the town. The route finale involved a loop around Guijuelo and a final rising sprint back towards the town center from the south. This change in direction ramped up the pace as lead-out trains battled for top positioning. Ineos Grenadiers took early control, with Michał Kwiatkowski setting a strong tempo 2 kilometers to go. Then Filippo Ganna pushing hard for teammate Ben Turner. As Ganna faded, Alpecin-Deceuninck seized the moment, smartly advancing to the front just in time to deliver Philipsen to a flawless third-stage triumph. The final stage results saw Philipsen claim first place after 3 hours, 50 minutes, and 35 seconds, followed by Mads Pedersen from Lidl Trek and Orluis Aular representing Movistar. The top 10 also included riders from renowned squads such as Arkia BB Hotels, Ineos Grenadiers, Intermarché Wanty, and others, reflecting the fiercely competitive nature of the sprint finish. Turning to the overall standings, Vingegaard kept his lead with a total time of 68 hours, 58 minutes, and 28 seconds, though Almeida now trails by just 44 seconds, narrowing the GC gap noticeably following his bonus seconds loss. Other notable contenders include Thomas Pidcock, Jai Hindley, and Giulio Pellizzeri, all within striking distance but still separated by minutes, underscoring how crucial every second is in the race's final stages. What do you think about Shimano's bonus second system and its impact on strategic moves like Vingegaard's intermediate sprint attack? Could teams be relying too much on these seconds rather than consistent endurance? And regarding the sprint team's tactics, was it fair for Alpecin-Deceuninck to let others control the bulk of the race, only to surge at the last moment? These nuances of race dynamics constantly fuel debate among fans and experts alike. Feel free to share your thoughts and arguments below.